Hey guys, Stone Gaming here. We're back with another Hot Wheels review. Today we have another set of premium cars, set of 5. It is the Fast and Furious Off-Road today, with, first of all, the Subaru Impreza WRX STI, the nice blue and gray combination with a carbon hood. Then next, we have the Mercedes-Benz G-Class, 1991 G-Class. Looks the same as the new one, or relatively the same, because they've hardly changed it, because that's how everyone likes it, just as a boxy box car, I guess, and has some nice rims on it that really match the look of it, and they're on all but one of the cars, that one that they're not on being the Impreza. Next up we have a Defender 110 hardtop in matte black. Looks pretty sick. The front nice and boxy, like the G-Class. Whoops. The back as well. Simple and aggressive off-road car. Next up, we have the off-road modified Camaro. This one is pretty insane. Has a hood bulge, a really big hood bulge, and like really big. Some bash bars at the front. They're the same wheels. They look decent on the off-road cars. More rear bash bars. And again, big off-road tires. And then last up, not least, the Hummer H1 in a kind of like a desert gray, or gray, what am I talking about? A desert tan, kind of. With again, bash bars front. This is the pickup version of the Hummer. So it has a pickup bed and a bit of a shorter cab. It's a pretty cool car. Hummer's always a nice off-road machine. Alright, that's pretty much it for the intro. Let's get right into the opening. Alrighty guys, let's get straight into the review. Starting first off with the Subaru Impreza WRX STI in a nice blue with the gray accents on the rear half of the car and a hood scoop in the carbon fiber hood. This car is pretty nice. The movie car was from Furious 7, and I don't exactly know the scenes that it was in, but it's a pretty nice car. It's probably the most street car out of any of these in this set, and it's just a pretty nice car. It has some strange business going on in the back with some plastic piece sticking out. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to represent, but it has pretty real looking hood scoop. From a first glance, it might look like it actually has a hole there. And then it has, of course, since it's a premium model, and as all these are, full detailing, and looks actually really nice with all the full detailing on the grille and the headlights. And the tail lights, of course. So, it is also a 4-door. I'm not even sure if they did make 2 doors. I don't know why I mentioned that, but that doesn't really matter. So, yeah, you might be able to see what I'm mentioning here on the back with that little sticky outy bit. And it's a nice model. Glad to have it. On to the next one. We have the Mercedes-Benz G-Class. This and the rest of the set are going to be bigger cars because they're all off-road trucks and things. This G-Class is in a nice matte green, and actually it looks pretty nice. I'm actually really happy I have this model. It has nice off-roady tires and wheels. Then it has the two-door with the open top and a roll cage in there for the back seats. And it has the G-Wagon spare wheel on the back, like G-Wagons have. And then, as G-Wagons are typically very boxy, as it has been since basically this is a 91 model, and it looks practically the same as this trim from like 2015 or something, because they didn't really change it that much because no one wanted it to change because they liked the boxiness of it. Now recently I'm pretty sure they have refined it and gave it a little tiny bit less boxy, but it still looks very boxy and just made it better, improving all the downsides of the very, very boxy car by just making it a tiny bit less boxy. Still a very cool model to have in the collection. And on to the next one, which is a Land Rover Defender 110 hardtop. And this is actually a pretty nice model. The Land Rover isn't exactly, or just this type of model in general, isn't exactly something you see often from Hot Wheels. And this model is from the Fate of the Furious movie. I'm trying to remember if I know what scene it was from. It might have been the Defender from the stealing the EMP scene or whatever, when they were in the bunch of demons, the Dodge demons. And this is just, as a Hot Wheels model, it's a nice model. It has just a simple, very, very simple matte black paint job. With the Defender 110 is just like a classic car. This and the Defender 90, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, the 110 and the 90 stands for the wheelbase, like a 90-inch wheelbase and a 110-inch wheelbase. I'm pretty sure. And this is also another boxy car like the G-Wagon, so you can kind of see more of it because it's a hard top and the top isn't down. I'm actually gonna really enjoy having this model. It's actually very cool. No, I'm glad to have it. Has just looks like kind of a military car with the one window in the back, the solid side except for the door window, and like just the general shape of it. Moving on to the next model is the very, very custom 67 Camaro converted into an off-road car with the bull bars at the front and back. This has been built for some serious business from Furious 7. If I'm not wrong, this was from the like flying cars when they had parachutes and they're dropping down from a helicopter and all that crazy Fast and Furious stuff that they do. But just as a model, it's just like a example of like where cars can go, is like you can take an old muscle car and make it an off-roader. It might not be a very good off-roader, and I doubt this actually would be if it was real, or like the real one. I doubt the real one was, but this is still one of those models that's cool because it's just out there, not like something you would see normally. And it even has like a little mini sunroof in the back, right there, with like, I guess, antennas maybe sticking out of the top next to it. And moving on again to the final model of this review is the Hummer H1 pickup truck. This Hummer H1 from Furious 7 I don't know what scene this was from. Yeah, I can't recall it. But it's a nice car because these off-road cars are not really made much by Hot Wheels. And it's nice to see some more variety in Hot Wheels premium lineup because there's especially not very many premium off-roaders. There's a decent amount of basic off-road cars, but the premium ones are not very plentiful. So this is a nice set to have because it's just a bunch of premium, good-looking, well-detailed off-road trucks and one little sports car that can go off-roading. Mainly because of a legacy the company has, Subaru. But back to the H1. Again, like the G-Class and Defender, very boxy, known for being boxy. This thing is massive. It is so wide when you actually inside the car. Like, it is so wide. I've never been in one, but I've like seen plenty of them in person. And it's so wide. You could probably convert the pickup truck part of it into a fairly small hot tub and have like a moving hot tub or something like that. That's just like giving a perspective of how big this thing is in real life. It has some very aggressive bull bars on the front with like a mini snorkel coming out next to the window right there. But yeah, just a very nice car to have. And that should be pretty much it for this review. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's review on the Fast and the Furious off-road set. Now, quick announcement. If you guys would like me to do a review on some of those cars over there, these premiums, ignore the basics off to either side, because those will be coming in a review. If you guys want me to do a review on these premium models here, such as Japan Historics 2, one model from the cargo carriers, and a few drag strip demons, let me know in the comments below and leave a like on the video to show that you want me to do a review on those models. Other than that, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.